Here's a question.
Yeah.
The writing, you made a transition to it. Do you think that there is a bigger barrier to entry for that? Meaning, because you mentioned SAG, you got to build up just to be a part of the the Screen Actors Guild, and they have the Writers Guild as well. So is that like a bigger barrier to entry? Because to me, I don't think they've totally demystified how do you get your SAG credits. Sometimes there's a process that you can go through, but is that the same thing for the Writers Guild as well?
Yeah, somewhat. First you have to be offered a union gig. That's kind of where it starts. You have to be offered a gig that you got to be in the guild to work. It's almost the same thing as a SAG situation. You almost, that's how I got in. I got offered a gig that was McDonald's gave me mine. That was another reason why I did commercials, was because that was the way to get my SAG card. It was either go be an extra, which I was like, fuck all that.
For how many times?
I gotta go
Jake
fight
Phillips
these
in the
niggas.
background.
Yeah,
See that?
I'm up there voucher hustling and shit. Give me a voucher. Give me fuck all that. So I did the commercials. McDonald's gave me that my voucher. So it's like after that, it's like with the Writers Guild, you get your offer, and then it's like a level you hit. Like after a certain amount of episodes you work, then you get health care, and then after a certain amount of, then it's like it keeps unlocking like more dope shit. And
right.
And what it's made me do is like, first it made me feel like it's the first time that I've had to be somewhere from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock Monday through Friday since 1997.
Woo.
Now, did it feel like a job?
Yes.
Honestly,
like
you didn't have to work from 10 to 6 since 97, and now you have to. That shit gonna feel like a job and jail.
I literally was depressed for a few weeks.
It's like, man, I gotta do this
because I felt like I wasn't a good comic no more.
That's a comic, yeah. I was gonna say.
Like I literally felt like, it's like, nigga, everybody who was right on my heels for the last fucking 10 years is fucking sharp, that I'm rooting for, because I root for all my, man, fuck all that. I'm rooting for everybody behind me, in front of me, next to me. These ain't nothing they can do to fuck with me in my lane with my thing. Ain't nothing ever. Nothing other that scares me. So it's like I'm rooting for all these people to get busy, and it's like it put me in a state of like, all right, I got to figure out how to feed this beast. So I was like, all right, now I turned into a regular again, and at the clubs here, because for so many years I'm gone on the weekends. Like, people forget that I'm in the city sometimes, because it's like on the weekends when everybody's doing hot spots, I'm out. And sometimes, all right, I don't feel like fucking around on a Tuesday because I was gone Thursdays to Monday. It's like Tuesday, nigga, I'm laying down, I'm chilling here, bro. So and it's like it's nothing personal, but it takes you out the loop. Now it's 15 comics that's been killing it that I've never met before. That, it's like, what's up? Now I'm getting it's a new relationship that I've having to reestablish with. It's like starting over again at the local clubs here in Hollywood, which is not a bad place to run the circuit. So, and between that and then, touring and all of that, I can still do my thing on the weekends, but it's like, it really took a chunk out of me for a while, where it's like, all right, here we go. But then it's like, what got me out of that little funk was I realized how many people that I know since I've been in the writing and producing space that I've been able to give a small look at, like give a look that they wouldn't necessarily got. Might not be able to get you the job. Some people I have been able to get some jobs for, but some people it's like, all right, I actually got an ear. I got the ear. Hey, we should suggest so and so.
Right.
Let's try to get my man in. Let's see if he can get an audition. How about that? And it's like, and once you realize that, it's like, okay, wait a minute. There's another level to this, to where I'm still a comic. But now, guess what? I get to help some of these other people, these other comics that's been deserving